Innovation, Women in Poverty by Karen Smith. Currently, I live in Clarksville, Tennessee. While I'm fairly new to the area, this is the community I decided to do my presentation on. It's located at the very edge of Tennessee and is almost at the state line of Kentucky. It's home to many families, including mine, of the U.S. Army that are stationed at Fort Campbell Army Post. The population of Clarksville is 147,771 people. Demographic. There are 2.64 times more white alone residents in Clarksville than any other race or ethnicity, totaling to about 86.8 thousand people. The second highest race and ethnicity is Black or African American at 32.8 thousand people, followed by Hispanic or Latino at 16.7 thousand people. The median age in Clarksville is 29. Clarksville is also home to many veterans, with the majority of veterans being in service from 2001 to present day, followed by those who served in the 1990s. I believe the reason that the median age is so low is because of these service members. A lot of military members are fairly young. In addition to that, there's a huge state college, Austin Peay State University, with a lot of young college students. Poverty by age and gender. 15.3% of Clarksville's population lives below the poverty line, which is higher than the national average of 13.1%. Females, ages 25 to 34, are the largest demographic living in poverty. Second to that are females between the ages of 18 and 24. So the majority of the people in poverty are women. The median household income in Clarksville is $51,164. The average male salary is over $57,000, while the average woman's salary is $42,000. So why are women in poverty? What's the reason? The gender pay gap could be one of the reasons why. Men make about $15,000 more per year than women in Clarksville. Children are another issue. Many women are given full custody to their children. In many cases, women don't have the financial help from family or the baby's father, so that can put extra stress on the mother. Another reason I believe that women have the highest rank in demographic for Clarksville in poverty is because the majority of them are military spouses. Many military spouses are stay-at-home moms. It just makes sense to stay at home when you could be making a salary that is equal to the amount of cost of daycare. Another reason is it's hard to keep a career whenever you're constantly on the go and having to move and reestablish yourself. What resources are out there? How can we help women? Here in Clarksville, there's shelters such as Urban Ministries, programs such as Hope Pregnancy Center. Friends of Aunt Flo is one that I had the opportunity to speak with about how they offer free feminine hygiene products to women in need. Tennessee WIC is also another nationwide program, but for Tennessee. They help pregnant women and children in giving them food and helping with nutrition and breastfeeding counseling. My innovation. I'd like to create an app that is for women of lower income to request and find items or services that they may need to help make life a little bit easier. What separates this app from a platform like Facebook? With Facebook, you can of course join groups where people are willing to give you free items. However, there's too many and it can be hard to find what you're looking for specifically, since many of them limit to what you can post. Second, it's unsafe. You don't know who you're talking to, and the place you meet is usually another person's house, which in this day, we have to be extra careful, especially being women. Scamming. The lack of monitoring that happens in these groups, as well as people joining that may not need these items and instead are turning them for a profit. With the app, I think I'll have it as an all-in-one. You can find everything in one place. It doesn't matter if it's food, furniture, or if it's some money or a job. It should be secure and safe. There'll be a central location where people can trade items or there can be a drop-off location where one can drop off and someone can pick up, but it'll always be monitored. I believe there should also be a background checking system. In order to ensure that the person is actually in need, those requesting items will have to submit an application for eligibility. They should be within the household income bracket that is set. Givers do not have to do this. Also, there's potential for partnerships and for this program to grow, such as Airbnb could potentially offer shelter for women escaping from abusive relationships, or Meal Train, which can help the community to sign up and offer hot meals to families that may need it. So who am I? Karen Smith. I'm the creator and organizer of this app. I'm a mom and a wife, a future high school math teacher, and a current dance team coach. The reason why this is such an important thing to me for helping women is majority of these women have children. Those children go to school. Those children in school will end up being my students. I want my students to be taken care of, and I want their families to be taken care of. And it all starts with the mom. Your investment will help create a safe and easily accessible program to help these women in poverty receive the items and services that they need to better their families. My purpose statement. My purpose is to improve the lives and empower the women and mothers in my community in order to help diminish the poverty rate of women here in Clarksville, and therefore to create healthy home lives for my future students. So what we need from you. In order to get this app and running, we need programmers to help with the development. Donations would not only help with the development, but they would also help with the rental space for the central location, as well as the initial stock of essential items that many families need. What's in it for you? You'll be helping women and children who are living in poverty. While it may seem like small gestures or donations don't make a difference, you could be giving someone something when they have absolutely nothing.